Hey guys, Crypto Dad here again, and today I'm going to go over some of the new offerings from OneKey, the open source crypto wallet trusted by millions. They've been gracious enough to send me one of their OneKey Classic crypto hardware wallets, so I'm going to unbox and set this one up for you guys. And they've also sent over the OneKey Light, which is a new offering that I was not aware of, so we'll open this up and check it out and see what it's all about. And then they've also sent me one of their OneKey Keytags, which is metal medium for backing up your seed phrase. So let's jump in and see what these products are all about. Okay, so as I mentioned, I have everything set up here. I've got my products ready to go. I've got my setup. I've got my overhead camera here so you can see everything that I'm doing. I've got a nice cup of joe. You might want to join me. And I've got my magnifying glass for my tired old eyes in case I need them. So let's jump in and do these unboxings. So the first thing we'll do is the OneKey Classic crypto hardware wallet. We'll unseal this tamper-proof packaging. Very nice packaging, by the way. We've got our little card here, some swag goodies. This is the web address where we'll download the apps that we're going to need. All right, they've got some warnings here about importing the seed phrase that's generated on a hardware wallet into a hot wallet like MetaMask. I've done some videos on that. Please don't ever set up a hardware wallet and then import the seed phrase into any other wallet. It's just not good practice. Okay, we've got the documentation here. We've got some nice stickers. Pretty nice multi-language guide, but I'm going to show you what to do. And very important here, we've got the recovery sheets where we'll write down our seed phrase. They give us a few in case we need more than one for multiple configurations, or if you mess one up, you've got some backups. I'm just going to use one. That's all I need for today. And this is where we're going to write down the seed phrase that our wallet will generate for us. Now, this is a totally random seed phrase. It's generated offline. You want to keep it offline by writing it down manually. You don't want this saved anywhere digitally. You don't want to take a screenshot with your phone or type it into your computer or anything like that. Always keep your seed phrase offline. All right, and here's the wallet. It's really cool and light. Check out how thin it is. It's really cool. It's like a credit card. It's extremely lightweight. They've given us a USB cable here. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable. You can use any compatible USB-C cable. This is the perfect size for a laptop, but I'm on a desktop here, so I'll be doing this with a different cable. But as I mentioned, any USB-C cable will work. If you want to be super secure, you can use a USB-C cable that is not connected to your computer. As you can see, I have a USB charging brick that's plugged into a power outlet, so it's not connected to my computer or the internet. But you don't have to go all out that way. If you want to, you can safely use your computer to charge the device. But for those of you who are super security minded, you could use an outlet charger like I am. All right, so let's plug the device in, power it up for the first time. All right, I'm going to choose English. You can see we've got 4 buttons here: power, up, down, and enter or OK. So I'll choose English here. All right, so it's indicating that this wallet has not been activated yet, which is another security feature. I'll go ahead and initialize the wallet. Okay, and when we get to this screen, we've got some options here. If we hit the down arrow, you can see we've got the create, which is what I'm going to do today. It's create a brand new wallet. We have restore. If you have a previous seed phrase from another device that you may have lost or damaged, you'll want to do a restore from that. And then some more information, and then settings here. So I'll go ahead and create a brand new wallet. You also have a guide here, which will give you a little more information. Oh, okay. Yeah, the guide just tells you how the menu buttons work, basically. So we'll start with create. All right. Now you can choose how many words you want in your mnemonic phrase. There's been a lot of debate about this. 12-word seed phrases are sufficient for most crypto wallets, but some people prefer a longer seed phrase and choose to go with 24. There's 24 spaces on here. I'll just go ahead and do 24. Although, as I mentioned, a 12-word seed phrase is sufficient. All right, and then it says it wants us to write it down. So we'll hit next here. And it's going to start us off with the words. You'll notice here that it tells you the word number in the list, and then just below it will give you the actual word. You'll want to make sure as you're writing them down that the number of the word corresponds on the sheet that you have here, so that if you ever need to do a restore, they'll be in the right order. The order of the words is very important. So, and when you're finished writing the word down, you can hit the down arrow to advance to the next word. And I'll just go through that process until I've written down all of these words. Okay, once you've got all your words written down, you'll hit the OK button to confirm that. So it's going to present you with the list of words again and numbered, so you can use the down arrows to go through the list of words and just confirm that you've written them down correctly. You want to make sure that you've written your words down legibly so that you can read them. Take your time, make sure you've done it correctly, and just run through this list and confirm that all of these words are correct and they're in the correct slots. All right, when you're done, you can hit OK. And then it's going to give you a little test. You'll need to select the correct word. So in this case, it's asking me to select number 1. And here we're getting a list of words. All I need to do is check this list against my card and just make sure that I choose the word that I have written down in my card for the corresponding slot. So right now it's asking me for number 1. I'll choose the word that I have written down in the number 1 slot. Then it is asking me to look for word number 8. So I'll just go over to my card and look for the word that I have written in the number 8 slot. Take note of that and choose that from this list. Now it's asking me for slot number 18. So I'll check number 18, take note of the word there, hit confirm, and then choose that word from this list. Okay, so I only had to go through 3, so it was a pretty easy test. I'll hit next, and it's going to give me some more verbiage about the importance of the seed phrase. You want to store it somewhere safe, and now it's asking me to set the PIN. So we'll confirm here. Looks like I can set a 9-digit PIN if I want to. So we'll use the up and down arrows to choose our digit. And when we're satisfied with our digit, we'll hit confirm. When you've entered 4, you'll see a check mark, which indicates that if you want to stop here, you can. So you have to use at least 4 digits, but you can use more if you want to. Instead of the check, you can just simply use the up and down arrow buttons to continue entering digits. All right, and once you've done that, it'll ask you to verify the PIN. Just re-enter the same PIN you entered. All right, and when you're done there, it's going to initialize that. Wallet has now been created. Got everything set up. All right, the wallet has been initialized. Now we can check the settings real quick. We have the ability to toggle Bluetooth on or off, depending on whether you want to use this with your phone or not. If you'd rather just use it with your computer and a cable, you can turn the Bluetooth off. You can set your language. You can set the time it takes to auto lock. I personally like to change the auto lock to a little longer. You could do never if you want to, so that it never goes into standby mode. Just make sure that you unplug it when you're done using it. All right, and then that also has a shutdown, auto shutdown feature, which you can adjust. I'll maybe give myself an hour just in case. All right. For security, we can change pins or enable or disable blind signing. We can also check our recovery phrase in case we've forgotten it, or we can add a passphrase if we want to. And then right here is where we can reset the wallet entirely if we want to start over or do a restore. All right, now that we've got the wallet initialized, we can go to their website, download the OneKey app, and follow the instructions on our hardware. All right, I'm here on the website. We'll just go over here to download. We can choose the mobile version or we can choose a desktop version. As I was showing you in the settings, it does have Bluetooth, so it can interface with your phone if you want to use the phone app. I prefer to use my computer, so I'll choose the Windows version. I'll just drop that into my downloads folder. All right, and then we can just double click that to run the install. If you get this error message, you can just go to more info and choose run anyway. This is usually what happens when the developer isn't quote unquote Microsoft certified, but it's not a big deal. If you have antivirus on your software, it's not going to flag it or anything. All right, we'll go ahead and run the installer. All right, I'll go ahead and run the OneKey app. Now I have a previous OneKey hardware wallet set up, so I'll just go to add new wallet. Going to start a brand new wallet. And in this case, I've already got the wallet set up. You watch me go through the setup. So I'm just going to connect it. And this time I'll use a USB cable that's connected to my computer. All right. It's going to ask me to enter my PIN. All right, and then it takes me to the home screen of the device. We'll choose Connect Wallet. Ask me to connect it, which it already is. All right. And then I'll just click on the device here. It's going to connect. And then we're ready to go. As you can see, I've got an empty wallet here. So when we get the wallet connected and initialized in the software app here, it shows us our balance is 0, of course. It's a brand new wallet. And the default chain is the Ethereum chain. And it's got several popular tokens already populated. You can add more by hitting the plus here if you want to add additional ERC20 tokens to your wallet that you'd like to manage. Also, up here in the top right is where you can toggle the chains that you want to manage. So we can switch over to the Bitcoin chain if we'd like to deposit and manage some Bitcoin. And then we have some other alternate chains like Polygon, Phantom, Arbitrum, or Solana, or Binance Smart Chain. So the wallet is pretty versatile. You can manage lots of different cryptos in the wallet. Let's go ahead and start with Bitcoin. If you want to fund this wallet, you're going to need to get some crypto from somewhere. My advice is to buy crypto on an established exchange like Coinbase. Coinbase is a good place to purchase and trade cryptos if you're in the US. You could also use Binance US or Kraken. These are good exchanges. You could also use KuCoin if you're not in the US. KuCoin is no longer available for people in the US, as well as Binance proper, not available to those of us in the US right now, but you may be watching from a different country where Binance is available to you. There's lots of different places where you can purchase crypto. I'll show you what you can do from Coinbase. As you can see in my Coinbase account, I have some Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So I'll show you how to fund the wallet from an exchange. I'll just choose withdraw and send, and the default here is Bitcoin, and I can choose send all, and it wants to know where I want to send it, the to field. So I need to get the Bitcoin address of my wallet. So we'll go over here and we'll choose Bitcoin, and then we're going to do a receive, right? Because we want to receive Bitcoin into this wallet. So I'll click receive, and then it's going to give me an address. Now, best practice is to check this address on your device. I've got the device connected, so I'll click check address, and then it wants me to enter the PIN of my device. It's going to show me the keypad on the device. You can see that over here. So I'll use that as my guide to enter my PIN from here. We'll click OK. And then over here, it's going to show me the receiving address. We want to eyeball that and make sure it's the same one showing on our computer screen before we copy it into our clipboard. We'll go ahead and confirm this on the device. And now we can confidently copy this address into our clipboard now that we verified it on our hardware. All we have to do now is go over to the exchange where we're withdrawing our crypto, paste in the address of our OneKey wallet, and hit continue and go through the steps. Probably going to need your two-factor if you have that set up on your account. And that was successful. We can go over to the wallet and just kind of wait and for the Bitcoin to arrive. All right, if we go over to history, you can see that there is a pending deposit coming into the wallet. It says it's pending, and once it is confirmed completely on the blockchain, it'll show up as a spendable asset. Why don't we check the Ethereum chain now? We'll switch over to the Ethereum chain, and we want to get the address of our Ethereum wallet, so we can click on Ethereum. We'll do another receive. Once again, we can check our address by clicking this button here. Go over here to the wallet, and the hardware device is showing me the receiving address. You'll want to confirm that. Look at your computer screen and make sure they match, and then confirm on your device. Once you've confirmed on your device, you can confidently copy this address into your clipboard. Go over to your cryptocurrency exchange of choice and do another withdrawal. And choose send, and in this case we'll choose Ethereum. I'll go ahead and send all of it that I have. If you've never done this sort of thing before, you should always do a small test transaction. Please don't send $5,000 worth of crypto to a wallet that you've just set up and you're not sure what you're doing. Always do small test transactions. All right, I'm going to paste in the address of my OneKey wallet here. I'll choose continue. And I'll get an overview here and choose send now. They want my two-factor again. All right, and it's on its way. We'll hit done here. We can go back to the wallet and just wait a bit. If we check history, you can kind of wait for it by hitting refresh until you see that transaction coming in. Shouldn't take too long. Generally, a withdrawal from an exchange just takes a few minutes, depending on the situation. So it could take hours. I've seen some withdrawals and deposits on cryptocurrency exchanges take up to 24 hours, but that is fair. It is pretty rare for it to take quite that long. It's usually just going to take a few minutes. All right, you can see the Ethereum has hit the wallet now. Let's try an alternate chain here. Let's go over to Solana, and I haven't initialized Solana in this wallet yet, so I'll just hit create account, and then I've started my Solana wallet. You can see I'm on the Solana chain here, and there are other Solana-based tokens that will appear here as well. So let's click on Solana, and we'll do another receive and get the address so that we can transfer into this wallet. Let's do our check address one more time and confirm the address on the device. Make sure it matches the address we see on our computer screen. We'll hit confirm here. We'll go back over here, and then we can copy this address into our clipboard. Go over to our exchange of choice, and this time we want to withdraw the Solana. Right, I can go ahead and send it all or part of it. If I just want to send $50 worth of it, I can do that as well. Now here is where I paste in the Solana address of my OneKey wallet. We'll hit continue here. There's a little overview. The network fees for Solana are very low. Okay, it wants my two-factor for Coinbase, and off it goes. And it looks like it showed up pretty quick. Right, you can see that the Solana has entered the wallet already. So that's how you get the wallet set up and funded. I would be remiss if I didn't demonstrate a few sends for you guys. I'm going to do that. But before I do, I'd just like to highlight that there is a swap feature built into this wallet. You can swap tokens on the Solana chain. So if I wanted to get some US dollar coin in Solana format, I could do that from within this wallet. You can see I have a balance of Solana up here, So I could swap my $50 worth of Solana for $50 worth of US dollar coin, Solana based, keep that in mind, or any other Solana based token. And it looks like they have cross-chain functionality, which is really cool. So for instance, if I wanted to swap my Solana for Bitcoin, I could choose Bitcoin here. And then with the Solana that I already have, I could make a cross-chain swap into Bitcoin. This is really an interesting feature in this wallet. There aren't very many wallets that allow cross-chain swaps by default. Very intriguing that there's so much flexibility in this wallet for doing cross-chain swaps. Any of these cross-chain swaps will simply trade tokens within your wallet. So after the swap, the results of the swap will be in your wallet also, right? But as I mentioned, I would like to demo a quick outgoing transaction so that you can see how to move crypto out of the wallet. A lot of people ask me that. I show them how to set up a wallet, how to fund a wallet, and then they ask me questions like, what happens if the price goes up or down? You know, the answer, of course, is that the dollar value of that crypto goes up or down, even though the crypto is still in your wallet. It is worth more or less depending on the market value. And if you want to sell your crypto outside of the wallet, if you want to cash out, you're going to need to transfer it back somewhere where you have a bank connected. Now, I have my bank connected to my cryptocurrency exchange, so I would most likely send my tokens back to my crypto exchange. We'll choose Solana. We'll do send, and we need an address. We can do in Kraken or Coinbase or Binance US or whatever crypto exchange you want. I'll go ahead and try Kraken here. They support Solana. I'll hit generate address, and there's a Solana address for me to put some Solana tokens in my Kraken account. The reason I'm doing this is because I have my bank attached to Kraken and I can cash out from Kraken. So that's generally what you need to do to cash out your crypto. So let's go back to the wallet. Let's paste in the address of our Kraken account. We'll click next. I'll hit max here. I'll hit next. And then all I need to do now is confirm on the wallet. This is the security of a hardware wallet. You need to confirm on the device. The device is like the car keys of your wallet. You can't drive your car unless you have your keys and they're in the ignition, right? So the same with a cryptocurrency hardware wallet. The hardware device is the keys to your wallet. So in order to send crypto out, we're going to need to confirm on the device. So we'll hit confirm, and we just need to go over to the device, right? Take a look at what's happening on the device. They're going to give us an overview of what I'm doing, right? I'm sending us that amount of SOL. I'll click next. There's the address I'm sending to. That's the address of my Kraken account. Oh, there's it starts with my address, right? And then there's the address that I'm sending to. I'm paying a small fee on the blockchain for doing this. Has nothing to do with the wallet. These are Sol blockchain fees. We'll hit approve. All right, and then the transmission goes out. Now, my first one failed. I think I was talking a little bit too long before I confirmed everything. So you want to make sure that when you're doing this, you confirm everything in a timely manner, right? All right, so the SOL goes out of the wallet. All right, you can see here that my wallet balance has gone down to 0. The send has completed. We can check over in my Kraken account, and you can see that I've just received the Solana into my cryptocurrency exchange account. Now you can see once I have the crypto in my account, I can do whatever I need to. I can convert it from SOL to US dollar if I need to, and then from there I can withdraw it to my bank account, right? Pretty standard for a cryptocurrency exchange. As I mentioned, you can do the same thing in Coinbase, Binance US, Binance, or KuCoin. Although Binance US has disabled fiat withdrawals right now, it's a crypto-only exchange. So if you're looking to cash out, Coinbase, Kraken, or Gemini or something like that would be the cryptocurrency exchange of choice for you. I've basically scratched the surface, showing you how to get the wallet set up, how to fund the wallet with deposits, and how to send crypto out of the wallet using the device as your authorization. There's a couple of things I would like to point out about OneKey and its interface. I mentioned the swap feature, which is very nice, very versatile. You can swap across chains within the wallet or within chains. You know, if you want to stick within the Solana chain, you can do same chain swaps or cross-chain swaps. You can manage multiple wallets in their app on your computer or on your phone. So we'll go to the OneKey address that's provided in the instructions. And I want to download the iOS app. I already had it on there, actually. Some new features there. As I mentioned, I already had a wallet set up, but I can add another wallet. I'm tapping here, and I'll choose Connect Hardware Wallet. We've still got this one that we have set up here. All right, so I have the device plugged in and initialized. The PIN is entered. We'll choose Connect Device. It sees my device. All right, it's going to give me a number here on the device that I need to punch in. Choose pair. Pretty simple. Pretty much what we did over on the PC. All right. All right, and the app now shows all of the balances that are associated with this wallet. Now, I wasn't transferring anything that is compromising my security from this device, right? The only thing we're getting is the public information of the wallet. That's the only thing that the phone app can do. The phone app can make a request to the device for an authorization, and then the device will authorize the request using the private key, but will only transmit back an authorization, right? It never sends the private key off the device. So you just need to keep that in mind. This is not really, a lot of people are wary of using their phone and NFC or Bluetooth with hardware crypto wallets, but crypto hardware wallets are safe and secure because the private key never leaves the device. If we go over to their website, you see that their software is all open source. I skipped the verification steps, but they have instructions for verifying your software downloads. So it's a very detailed and complete solution for downloading open source software. If we scroll down here where it says open source, you can see that all of the OneKey software is open source on GitHub. So it's a really cool wallet solution, very versatile. And then you'll notice how many different products they have for all your different needs. They have the OneKey Mini, the OneKey Classic, which I just showed you, the OneKey Touch, the OneKey Light. And speaking of that OneKey Light, they sent me one, so let's check out the OneKey Light. So the OneKey Light is a recovery phrase backup card. It comes like this. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Very cool. All right, so in order to use this card, I'm going to need to create an app-based wallet. Not this. This is not for a hardware wallet because hardware wallets already have seed phrases, right? So I'll go ahead and create a wallet. All right, now that we've set up a standalone wallet, we can choose Let's Go. All right, and you can see here that I've set up a standalone wallet in the OneKey app, and I can choose Backup. And then I have the choice of using the OneKey Light Backup. You'll notice this option isn't available for the hardware wallets because they've already got seed phrases written down, right? But for these standalone wallets, you can use this OneKey Backup. It's pretty cool. So we'll just tap the three dots here. We'll choose Backup, and then we'll choose the OneKey Light Backup. Go ahead and use Face ID here. Okay, so it's asking me to enter the passcode for my phone here. All right, so you'll need to set up the PIN for your device. Place the card below your phone. Okay. You can click here. And now you have the wallet backed up to the card. So this is compatible with a lot of different third-party wallets for your phone, like MetaMask. And most likely you were instructed to write down your seed phrase when you set up the wallet. But adding the OneKey Light is just an extra layer of security, and it makes it really easy to do a restore if you ever need to restore the wallet. In my demo here, I'm just working with an empty wallet. But if I needed to restore the wallet, say it was deleted from my phone, or I had a new phone, something of that nature, then I could go into the OneKey, create a brand new wallet, and choose Import. And then I could choose to import from a OneKey Light wallet. Right. We'll just enter the PIN that I had for the OneKey, and then put the card on the back, choose Connect, and it would restore the wallet for me. Really cool. As I mentioned, this is just a demo wallet. It's an empty wallet, but now you can see I've got wallet 2 was the restore, right? So if this were a brand new phone, all of the assets that I was managing in this wallet could be restored to a new device using the OneKey card without having to write down or enter a recovery phrase. So it's a pretty cool backup solution. It's also waterproof and very durable, right? Tear-proof, waterproof. So it's a very safe and secure way to store a backup phrase for an app-based phone wallet so that you can easily restore it if anything happens to your phone. I like that. All right, so the last thing I'll show you is the OneKey Keytag. So the OneKey Tag is a backup solution for your seed phrase that's much more durable than the card provided with the wallet. So generally, when you saw me set up my hardware wallet, I wrote down my seed phrase on the provided card. It's just a piece of cardboard. It's susceptible to fire, water damage, fade damage, that sort of thing. So if you really want to back up your seed phrase to a durable medium, this is a great solution here. You have this little puncher. They give you 2 of them. So basically, in order to use one of these, you get, as I mentioned, you have 2 of them to work with. You would get the recovery phrase that you wrote down, and you would look at each word, like starting with the first word, you would look it up in this little table here. The backup words used for BIP39 compatible wallets are from a set list. So, and that list has 2,048 words. You'll notice this goes all the way back to 2048. All of the possible combinations of words are covered in this little table here. So you would look up your word. In the case of, for example, if our first word were avoid, and when you look it up, you'll see where on the key tag you need to punch your dots. I'll just do a quick example for you. This is of course a blank list. I don't want to reveal any of my seed phrases, but we'll just assume that the first word in this demo seed phrase is avoid, and I've looked it up here in the table, and so these are the 2 spots that I need to punch. So I'll be very careful and place the pointer in the designated spot, push down hard, And you can see there that I've made a mark. And then the second one will be in the last slot. So I'll put that here, punch down. And so you can see I've made my mark corresponding to the proper word. So I look up the word in the table. I look up the proper places to punch. And then after I've got the first word, I'll go down to my second word and do the same thing. I'll look up my second word in the table, and then I'll use the puncher to punch in the code for the second word. And of course, you'll have to do this in reverse when you're doing a restore. So you want to make sure you hang on to this. If you, for some reason, lose this, it is online as well. So as you can see, if you punch in the address given in the instructions, it will take you to this dot map online if you lose your chart. But my suggestion is to treat that chart just as special as you do the seed phrase itself. But you can always look it up if you happen to misplace it. Just make sure you don't lose your metal plates, right? That's the important thing. So yes, there's a lot of if, ands, and buts about this kind of stuff. What if I lose my chart? What if I lose my plates? So crypto is not for the faint of heart. You are going to have to be very responsible. Make sure that you punch in your codes correctly. Make sure that you hang on to your plates. Make sure that you don't lose your plates. But if you're serious about crypto, then this is a very safe and secure way to back up your seed phrase to prevent it from getting washed away or burned or lost in a flood, however you want to think about it. So this is a much safer way of backing up your seed phrase than simply writing it down on a piece of paper. So as I mentioned in the beginning, OneKey was gracious enough to send me some of their products. I showed you how to set up the OneKey Classic, which is a cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Very affordable price, very secure device, very versatile and flexible. I also showed you the OneKey Light Backup Card that you can use for standalone phone-based wallets. It's supported on many third-party wallets, makes it very quick and easy to put your backup on a card that's protected by a PIN that you can carry around with you or keep in a safe place if you ever need to do a quick restore. Something happens to your phone. And then I also demonstrated their OneKey Tag system for putting your precious seed phrase on a durable medium that is fire resistant, water resistant, and fade resistant. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.